Everybody knows, or should know, that owning a home allows you to build wealth while renting does not give you that opportunity. Today we're going to talk about how much does it cost to actually buy a home. Knowing these costs and then getting a few tips and tricks to make it more smooth and to become your lender's best friend is just going to make this process so much more pleasant for you. The major costs for buying a home are number one, your monthly payment, number two, your upfront costs, which is your down payment and your closing costs, the funds to close, and your out-of-pocket costs. The first thing you want to ask yourself when you decide to buy a home is, why are you buying? Everybody knows, or should know, that owning a home allows you to build wealth while renting does not give you that opportunity. So when you're renting, basically you're paying 100% interest. You can see by this chart behind me that wealth for home ownership is much higher than wealth for renters. You're building equity in that home, and that is building up your portfolio, your equity in that home, and that's building wealth for you. So that is the number one reason realtors recommend that you buy a home. So let's talk about those costs. Number one is your monthly payment. The goal is 25% of your take-home pay, and that's going to include principal, interest, tax, and insurance, plus your HOA payment if there is one. So you want to think about what you want to spend. So your upfront costs are going to be your down payment and your closing costs. Your down payment is different for different types of loans. A conventional loan can be anywhere from 3 to 20% or more. FHA is in general 3.5%. USDA and VA loans is 0%. Your closing costs are going to be 2 to 4% of your purchase price, and that is going to be the final total that you pay at the close of escrow and include your appraisal fee, your title fees, county recording, taxes, and insurance. And these are actually services people are charging for that they have done for you. The other one is your out-of-pocket expenses. You may want to get a home inspection. We highly recommend that you get a home inspection. There's a lot of different inspections that you can do, and your agent will go over a buyer advisory with you, and the first one is going to be your home inspection. That's going to be anywhere from $200 to $700 or around that range, based on the square footage of your home. So you're going to want to be prepared to talk to lenders, loan officers. And getting prepared means downloading the documents that you need onto a Google Drive or into a folder for easy access. Those documents are going to be 30 days of pay stubs, 2 years of W-2s or 1099s, 2 years of tax returns, 2 months of bank statements, and your driver's license. Having those in an easy accessible folder will allow you to just drop that into your file whenever you need it. So the next step is going to be finding a lender. Your real estate agent's probably going to be able to recommend somebody, but do your research. You can ask for a referral from friends or family. There are different kinds of lenders. There's brokers, there's people who work for one company, there's credit unions, and there's local bank. All of these are going to give you different options and rates. So they're going to tell you if you can get a loan and for how much, max purchase price versus your monthly payment. You're going to get pre-approved for a loan type. You'll find out your max purchase price, your interest rate, your down payment, the lender costs, and all of your estimated costs. The next part is the application process. I recommend that you apply with 3 different lenders so you can compare. Number one, the application is about 15 minutes for each lender. Number two, they're going to do a credit pull. Don't get freaked out about them pulling your credit. That affects you only 0 to 5 points for each credit pull, and it's all within 30 days. So in general, it really won't affect your credit score. You're going to send the documents to each lender from your Google Drive or your folder. You're going to receive a full quote, and you're going to receive a pre-approval letter. The tip that I recommend for most buyers is to ask each lender for the TBD loan estimate That will allow you to compare apple to apples each loan because it standardizes the cost. You can see an example, and I can also send an example of that if you DM me. The other thing that you're gonna do in this process is find a realtor. You do not have to pay upfront for a professional realtor. We're compensated by the seller, and the realtor and lender will work side by side to make this a smooth process. If you don't already have a realtor, I would love to represent you. My team and I have years of experience and love to make this process the best, smoothest, easiest process for our buyers. If you have any questions about this process, please contact me. This is what I'm here for. This is what I love to do. I love helping people work through this process and make it a simple and most pleasurable experience for everyone.